Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So this week I am using a bunch of printables from just Starkey. I am part of the digital download membership group that she has, but you can also get these individually or in the fall kit. I love the amber stains. I did try to take the white background off around it, and so my Cricut cut it a little weird. This is not her. This is just me messing around with my Cricut. And then, of course, the autumn trees are gorgeous as well. I also made some stickers for the days of the week, and I'm going to go ahead and put those down first. I just like the pop of color. I just think that it makes a big difference on your page if you change up that top area as well. I don't do it every week, but when I do it, I really enjoy my spread. I also printed a this week sticker, and I may or may not put it in the sidebar, but since I had enough room to put one more square or rectangle, I decided that I would go ahead and make one more. I also made my own boxes and just put them around the Just Starkey stickers. I feel like I need to print a full sheet of stickers, or it doesn't really make sense for me to print them. And I can't remember, I might have made the amber stains bigger, or I may have just copied them and made a second set of them. Actually, I think that's what I did. I think I just printed off 2 sets of them, and then when I put them side by side, there was still room for some boxes, so I filled it in with boxes. The trees, I believe, are the correct size, and then again, I just fit the boxes in around the trees so I could maximize the use of the sticker paper. So now I'm going to wipe out this area and put this week sticker down, but I think I want to use one of the amber stains. I'm trying not to wait until the end to put all the bits and pieces in. I don't know if this quite makes sense, but I like to layer things, but I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of stickers. So frequently I will put things down and then realize, oh, I would have liked a cluster there or a layer there, or I would have liked to put washi behind something. So I'm trying to think ahead a little better. And so here I am grabbing an amber stain. We'll see as I go along if I am good in the future, but at least I have one down, and maybe it will remind me to put more on the spread. And then I did print one long box, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in for my meal plan for the week. I like to put my meals in the sidebar. I do frequently switch them around, but I like to have all my plans in the sidebar so then I can kind of check them off as I go along throughout the week. And here I'm just playing with that other half of the amber stain to see if I wanted to drop it in, and I'm going to hold off. And my next plan is to put the trees across the bottom, and then I'm going to put my task list across the middle area. But I want to go ahead and just jump right in, try not to overthink things. If I need to move them around, I will, but I spent so much time already pre-planning the stickers and printing things out and cutting them on the Cricut that I really would like to spend a minimal amount of time sitting here at my desk working on this spread. I definitely try to balance how much time I work on a spread versus how much time I spend planning in it. I definitely feel like I need to spend the majority of my time planning it and using it, and even though this is my creative outlet, I do need to use it for its functionality above all else. I do like some quotes in my planner, so I went ahead and grabbed all of my fall Just Starkey Sayings sheets. And again, these are part of the digital club, but before she had the digital club, I had ordered a bunch of stickers. So at this point, I am just trying to use up what I had already ordered. And that first quote says, "Stressed, blessed, and pumpkin spice obsessed." And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like fall is the busiest season of the year for us. Between soccer and now my daughter is doing cheerleading, and then just all the things that you try to get done around the outside of the house before it gets cold out. It's just overwhelming and a lot to do. And I feel like also just because school's in session, and since I work at a public institution, like we kind of ebb and flow with the school systems, and it's busier in the fall for us at work, so everything is just hitting at once. So again, I'm trying to focus on the functionality of my planner as much as the beauty of it. And then I got these trees down, and because I didn't take a minute to think about this, I decided that I wanted to scooch them all over to the right a little bit, and I was going to, and then I was like, no, I'll just leave it, and I do get my undo out, and I shift everything over to the right some. I want to be able to put other quotes and boxes and things to the left, so I will shift these trees over to the right some. And this is another week where I won't be putting my work plans on this spread. I will have a separate page for that. I'm not really sure what this week will hold. I just finished training, and I definitely want to put some of that into practice, but I also have a lot of cleanup to do, just in the way of like surplusing old equipment, getting ready to order new equipment, just random odds and ends that we've been putting off while we've been trying to get other projects completed. So it'd be nice to just wrap those things up, but I'm not going to be writing them on this spread. I will just kind of have a list on another page of all the things that I plan to get done this week. Of course, those will change because I do work on teams, and so I have to flex my schedule around other people's schedules. So I don't like to assign specific things to certain days when I'm not sure when people will be available ahead of time. And on top of that, a lot of people are trying to use up their vacation time before their anniversary dates. So it's a little crazy at the office right now. So it just makes it easier if I don't put it on this spread. I do use erasable pen. However, I still like to keep my work schedule separate if it's that much in flux. I am going to go ahead and put some boxes in, both for functionality sake and just for decorative sake. My kids are off on Friday. They both have doctor's appointments. I know my son has soccer practice every week this week now that they have made it to postseason play, and he was called up to varsity, so that's exciting. I don't normally put stickers in for practices, only for games. And when I am actually videoing this spread, I did not know that he was getting called up to varsity. So he will have a game this week that I will be dropping in, but I will at least have down the things that I already knew about. And something that I am going to start changing going forward is keeping the extra stickers from my printouts in my planner, so that when I need to add a box, I might have them in my planner. So I'm not sure what I do with these stickers at the end. I don't know if I threw them away or if I used them all, but it would have been nice if I had any extra boxes that I would have had them in my planner so that I could have dropped them on my spread. So I will start doing that with my printouts, and then after that week passes, then I will move them back to the book where I keep all of my leftover stickers and then all of the sticker sheets that I've ordered. So other than lines, at this point, I have everything in my planner that I absolutely have to in order to set up a successful week. So now I'm going to go through and try to use as much of the decor up as I can without impeding my functionality for the week. So I'm going to put this yellow box here. I figured I would just write meals or dinner plans. I definitely try not to over decorate because I really need room for my plans. And now you're going to see me spend way too much time trying to use these last 3 trees because I know that if I put them back in my sticker book that I won't use them. I would either print out a new sheet from just Starkey, or I would use other fall stickers. I have a lot of fall stickers in my collection, so I do want to try to use these. And it took me more time than I'd like to admit to put these 3 stickers down. So I'm going to speed through it just a little bit so that we can get through it. It's a little painful if you watch it real time. And then you do see me switch out that box. That's so I still have plenty of room to write in it, even though I have layered the tree over it. And when I had decided that I was going to put all of my tasks across the middle, I wish I would have just taken the time then to white out all the vertical lines in that bottom area. I do end up whiting out each one of them separately, so it would have been much more time efficient if I had just whited them all out at the same time. And I'm not really sure where this orange box came from. I'm pretty sure it came from my leftover stickers sticker book that I have. If you haven't seen my sticker drawer clean out videos, I will link them down below. But when I went through all my leftover stickers, I made a Happy Planner sticker book basically. It has a Happy Planner cover and then the ARC page protector sheets inside of it, and I keep all of my extras in there. So I probably pulled that from there. I just wanted one more big orange box to balance out the orange box that I'm going to use for my meal planning. And I also went ahead and put in a little yellow box since I had a little yellow box by the meal planning. And now I'm back to those amber stains and wishing that I had thought about them as I went through the spread. So now I am just looking over my spread, trying to decide what I need to add to balance things out across the page. And I am going to continue to try to drop some more of these amber stains in. And again, I did print off 2 sheets of these. Granted, it's on one sheet, but it would have been 2 sheets worth of these amber stains. So if I don't use them all, I'm okay with that. I would just probably throw them away and then reprint them the next time, since I did cut them a little wonky on my Cricut this time around. So my goal here is to balance out the spread, not necessarily to use all of the amber stains. And at this point for me, it's a lot of auditioning stickers, trying to figure out if I want them on my spread, and if I'm going to put them on my spread, where would the best place for them be? I'm trying to balance color, sizes, shapes, text, the whole 9 yards. So that's why I kind of hold it in a place. I look and I see if that's where I want it, and if it is, then I go ahead and put it down. And even though I do move stickers a lot, I don't enjoy it, so I try not to do it if at all possible. And I don't know if you're like me, but I hate repunching the holes for the discs, so I also try to avoid overlapping that area, which is why a lot of times I will end things at the line and not carry them off the page. But here I did go ahead and carry them off the page, but that's just not something that I always do because I do not like to repunch the holes. I am going to drop a few more of these boxes in since I have them. Now I wish I would have saved them, but I'll drop these boxes in, and then I'm going to put lines on that orange box. I don't normally put lines on my boxes, but I am going to go ahead and put lines on the box there. I'm either going to use it to note work things, which I don't normally like to do, or I will make a list of all the things my son needs to do. He needs to start taking his driving course, he needs to start spending hours in the car, things like that. My daughter also has things to do, but not things as time dependent as his are, if that makes sense. So I will get these boxes down, and then I'll get the lines down. I do use a Muji 0.38 to draw my lines, and the Christiane design stencils for the stencils. I don't like the Happy Planner stencils because of the distance between the 2 lines, so I did go with the Christiane design stencils. This is my spread for the week. I did use quite a few stickers, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I wish I could find those extra boxes. I'll look again, and I'm happy to use up these Just Starkey fall stickers. Thanks for coming along with me. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope everyone has a great week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!